identified down there?
53.
53.
Yes.
Now, what I'm saying is,
Yes.
first of all, we confirm that there were 53 people who are identified through the printed register, correct? That's true?
Yes.
Now my question is, by the time they use the printed register, it presupposes that the Kim's kit has failed, correct?
Yes.
Now my question is,
Yes.
did you authorize the usage of the printed register in respect of Cordoba?
Is it in my list really? You know, you're asking me sometimes when I cannot remember.
First of all, you don't ask me questions.
Yes.
I'm asking you, did you authorize the complementary register?
I have authorized.
You have authorized.
Yes.
Now my question is,
Yes.
in line with Regulation 26(2)(c),
Yes.
did you see a place where it has been signed by the agents that the technology has failed?
No.
No, thank you. It's just simple like that. Now, so if I refer you back to page 19 of your affidavit at paragraph 9, and I take you to 9B1.
In the same bundle.
In your second bundle, my lord.
The same one?
No, the other one.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Page 9.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
You're there.
Which bundle?
The first bundle.
For IBC?
Yes.
Is it this one? Oh, sorry.
Page 20, paragraph 9.
Page 9 or paragraph 9?
Sorry.
Page 20?
Yes, I'm referring to page 20, paragraph 9, B1 up there at the beginning of page 21.
Yes.
All right. Now, you have said that the identification of voters using the manual register was as a last resort after requirement of the law laid down have been complied with, correct? Now, if you look at that particular section which you have said you have not seen, you will see that in respect of that Cordoba, it was not complied with, correct? And yes or no?
That question is not clear, sir. What did you wanted me to do, sir?
Just listen to the question.
Just listen to the question. I'm asking you, in respect of that particular paragraph of your affidavit,
yes,
you have said that where we have gone back to the manual, first of all, we are agreeing that in Cordoba, 53 people were identified using the manual register. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, B2 of your affidavit says, where you have used that
manual
register, the law has been complied, correct?
Yes.
And now we are in agreement with you that you have not seen a place where the agents have signed confirming failure of the keys, correct?
Is that profession there for signature?
Yes. Now you're asking me a question. I'm putting it to you. The law says so. So you should be telling us. You are the one who have said you comply with the law. The law says the agents must sign. So where? Can you show us?
No, I can't show you.
Thank you. That's all. You're going fast. Now you have told this the court that the Kimskis are your reference, that they cannot work in any other place other than where they are supposed to be, correct? You have also told us in the morning that where you are transmitting results and there is no network, you can go to any other place where there is network and send from there. Is that correct?
Right, yes.
And therefore it can function from there, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, you yourself was not, you have said that you were in some polling stations.
Yes.
You have indicated Al-Hidayah. What was it?
Al-Hidayah.
Al-Hidayah. You can confirm that those stations are not, you have not included those particular position in your affidavit, correct? It's now you are telling the court, but it's not in your affidavit, correct?
That I visited?
Yes.
I have visited.
Where is it in your affidavit?
Was it requirement?
Don't ask question, Laro. You know you are a lecturer. This is a court.
Yes.
When I stand here, you don't ask me a question, I ask you. When I come there, you ask me when you are here. Correct?
Yes.
Rules of the game. Sawa?
Oh.
There is none, correct? Now, I want to refer you to Again, page 26 of your affidavit, paragraph 12H. All right?
Which paragraph, sir?
Page 26 of your affidavit.
Yes.
H. Can you read the code?
26.
Yes. Let's go faster. Page 26H.
I'm there.
Yes, read.
Presiding officers complied with Regulation 72 of the general election 2012.
When you stop there, you understand what are the what is that? What
72 refers to voter assistance.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
Yes.
Proceed.
Yes.
Yes.
And all other electoral laws, guidelines, and manuals when assisting voters who were unable to vote by reason of disability or being unable to read or write.
Now that the manual registers were returned back to you,
Yes.
is there anywhere you have seen in any of the registers that the presiding officers, as per your affidavit, complied with that provision?
They have complied.
Do you have any in court?
No.
You have referred to this one. Do you have any in court for us to be satisfied?
Registers.
Yes.
I don't have.
Wonderful. Go to L of your affidavit. Down there, almost
L.
the second last.
JKL. Okay. I'm there.
Yes, read.
When any person needed assistance to vote,
Yes.
it was recorded in the polling station register against the name of the voter, the fact that the voter was assisted, and the reason for assistance as required under the law.
Now, we are in agreement that you do not have any of the registers
Yes.
to prove this code that there was compliance with that provision, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, quickly, let us go to page 28, paragraph G of
I'm there.
13, correct?
G.
G. Can you read?
Page,
G?
page 28G.
Yes.
Due to power fluctuations, there were incidents of electoral power interruption at the tallying center. However, it did not interfere with the smooth tallying and announcement of result because of 1 and 2 respondents had put in measures to curb this foreseeable challenge.
And therefore, it is your testimony
Yes.
for whatever duration
Yes.
there was disruption of power supply. correct?
There was blinking.
No,
It
no,
blinked.
no. Is there the word blinking there?
No.
Tell us. Is there?
No.
Thank you. Now, let us go to this bundle now.
Yes.
Quickly, because I'm running out of time. Go to the first bundle,
Which one?
the second bundle, brother.
Oh. Which one do you call second bundle?
Page 9.
Please help.
Yes. We will be using that one up for some time now. Correct?
Okay. Yeah, I'm there.
Together.
Yes.
Now, let us go 1.1. Kim's insurance verification and transmission checklist, correct?
You mean number 1?
Yes, number 1.2. Up there.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up
No,
to.
on top there, what does it show? That page is in respect of what? 1.2. Read the one in green.
Am I holding the right one, sir?
Yes, that one. Is that
It's
the
9, yeah?
It is number 1, 2, 3, not 1.1.
Let me show the witness.
Kim's issuance.
I can't see that.
I think it is the way it has been. The way it has been. How do you call it?
Or is yours Kim's kit issuance serial number?
No, just read page 9. My lord, page 9. Alright.
Where exactly do you want it to be?
I want a talk 1.1.
Here 1.1 equal up.
Yeah, you can use this one.
Okay, where is it?
Are you seeing that?
Oh yes, 1.1. Sema.
Yeah, what does it say?
Kim's issuance, verification and transmission
Yes.
checklist.
So you confirm that this PO of Gordobo, when it was being issued with the Kim's kit, did he tick all the boxes that the Kim's is working?
Yes.
He ticked.
He ticked.
It also shows the Kim's number, correct?
Yes.
It also shows that at the polling station, the EVI was working.
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
That's number 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right, item 12.
Item 12.
Yes. It was successful.
EVI application usage successful.
It was successful.
Yes.
RTS logs, application log successful, all right? Now my question to you is,
Yes.
if the EVI was working, what reason did you give to revert to manual, yet there was no failure?
It might have failed in the way.
But it has ticked at the police station. At what time do you feel at the polling station? At what point do you feel?
My lady,
Is that time profession provided?
Misleading the witness because that part is not ticked at the polling station. It is indicated at the constituency tallying center.
But down there,
I think
down at the polling
this,
station now, EVI.
some things are not adding up, sir.
No, let's go poly. Read entry 12.
Yes.
What does it say?
Number 12.
Yes.
Number EVI application usage.
Was it successful?
It was ticked.
It was ticked, okay?
Yes, yes.
RTS application,
Ticked.
correct. Candidates details.
My lady, I object to that question because the author of this polling station diary was here in court, my lady. The witness is the returning officer for Mandera North constituency. He is not the presiding officer for Colombo.
Yes. That's a fact.
No, I think Mr. Orange, that question, he is here, he should answer. He's the one to assist the court. Yeah. And these were his officers.
And yes, my lady, and he's a respondent, second respondent.
True, my lady, I agree with this court. However, when you ask him if it was ticked or not, my lady, the author of the document was here, honestly.
Yes, and even that is why he should be asked. If the author was not here, then we would say...
If he's only asked to confirm to the extent of taking, my lady, then that would be fine.
It's my lady, I think it is so good that respondent also gets to add their voice to this issue. This is the polling station for Cordobo Nursery. The presiding officer for Cordobo annexed this polling station diary in the affidavit. This polling station diary is not annexed in the affidavit of the returning officer.
Correct.
The person who marked this polling station diary is the PO for Cordobo polling station. He was there, he took that stand. Now, the petitioners had a chance to ask him how he did the marking and what time he did the marking. The PSD is usually brought back by the PO in the evening after elections. I stand with Mr. Olaha that the arrow is not the person who is best placed to be asked questions on when he marked this polling station there. When the witness who was supposed to be asked that question was standing there and was never asked those questions.
The last page of that PSD, page 23. So that the basis of this question will be very clear and obvious to them. At page 23, when these PSDs are being returned, they are given to the RO himself. And he's actually supposed to make a comment and sign. And you can see at page 23, the RO is signing to receipt of this PSD. Earlier, my colleague had asked him if he had given authorization for Cordobo to go using manual. And he said he gave that authorization. So my colleague is simply asking him, if the KIPS kit was working according to this table, then why did he give that authorization? It's a fair question. He should be able to answer.
My lady, in a brief response, I agree with my colleague, Mr. Kere. However, my lady, it is very clear, the page 23 is referring to, the page indicates constituency returning officer's comments. My lady, if he asks the constituency returning officer questions about his comments there, it would be fair enough. But not, my lady, they're asking him on an annexure that was attached in another deponents or witnesses affidavit. Which witness was here before court, my lady? You cannot reserve that question to a returning officer who was not the one.
Whose witness was it? Yes. Whose witness, if you can answer me that?
My lady, the witness for the first and second respondent.
Yes.
But my lady, they did not ask that question.
It was your witness.
The
He
witness,
asked questions which have been brought up by his witnesses.
well, my
I
lady,
think you need to confirm these are your documents. If they don't ask this witness, who else can they ask?
my lady, they have a
And
witness.
they are the returning officer.
My lady, will you
He's the returning
confirm?
officer.
My lady, will you confirm from the records of court that the presiding officer for Cordobo Nursery School
Yes,
was a witness?
I remember he was a witness,
Yeah.
and I am telling you he was your witness.
Yes.
Yes. And he's not being asked anything new. The witness was taken through this document, isn't it? By Professor Nick, he identified the document, and now he's just asking the witness those questions. And I don't think he's being asked to comment, but it's what he can see.
Very, very well then, my
And
lady.
he has also confirmed that these materials were corrected. from-
My lady, for purposes of time, then we will address that at the examination.
Yes.
That this PSD, in respect of Cordobo, was returned back to you and you acknowledge the receipt of it, correct?
Yes.
Is that your signature appearing at page 23?
Yes.
All right? Now my question is, in compliance with Regulation 26,
Yes.
when you are giving authorization for complementary mechanism of identifying a voter,
Yes.
now my question to you is, if the KIMS has not failed, why did you authorize it? Because it's not failed.
And my lady, in any event, I'm sorry, Mr. Kamwaro, the witness for Cordobo Nursery School testified in this court that the King's kit worked exclusively at the polling station. The record of this court can bear as a witness.
My lady, the problem of having Mr. Nah, sorry to say this, the witness said it was a mistake, which is fair. But this witness has been asked the same question and said he authorized. He was allowed to sit in court the entire time. So it is up to him to answer the question. You should stop testifying for these witnesses. Otherwise, stand in a dock and answer your questions.
I suggest that you reserve that information. Otherwise, you are going to spend a lot of time on matters that can be addressed at the appropriate stage.
Thank you, my lady. Mr. Arrow,
Yes.
you now confirm that you issued a KIMS in respect of Cordobo, correct?
Yes.
And that the serial number is indicated there, correct?
Yes.
There is no indication that the KIMS failed as per that page in page 9, correct?
I think for Cordobo, in the list I have, they have gone electronic throughout.
Now,
They have not gone manual.
which paper are you referring to?
No, I'm referring to what
You
I
are not
had.
supposed to refer to any other paper other than the papers we are showing you.
And this is my own notes, sir.
No, you are not allowed to use it.
Yes.
You are not allowed. Use that one. Because we don't have access to that one.
Give me the page now.
Page 9. You confirm.
Yes.
You confirm that the KIMS kit was working.
Yes.
Now my question to you is, when you signed this document, having authorized 53 to be identified manually, what was the basis? Did you have a report that in Cordobo the KIMS failed?
Once I've authorized, then I had the report.
No, I don't imagine. Just tell us whether you had it or no.
I had a report.
You had a report
Yes.
that it failed.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's not here.
So you are contradicting the PO and the records, correct?
I think Cordobo, everything worked perfectly. You know,
Now, if it worked perfectly, what was the basis of the 53 being identified manually?
I think that was what was wrong. That was in his own mistake. Otherwise, in my list, in the list I have, Horteda have gone electronic throughout.
Let's go for the Arrow.
Yes.
We are finishing with you. Now, let's go to page 21.
Of the same bundle.
Yes, of the same bundle.
Yes.
3.13. Are you there? Number 21. Page 21, brother.
Page 21.
Yes.
I'm here.
Can you read the top there in green?
3.13.
Yes.
Records of any incident, challenge and actions.
Yes.
None has been recorded.
None of the recorded.
Yes.
So it presupposes that there was no particular time when the kills failed, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's how we should remove it. Now quickly, let's go to the next one. Al-Hidayah. And I'll go to the last part.
Al-Hidayah, which page?
Al-Hidayah.
The same bundle.
Page 25. Okay.
The same bundle.
No, let's go to the next one.
Yes.
Actually, I will leave that one for my colleague. Go to page 88.
Of the same bundles.
Yes. Jiko.
88.
Yes.
Yes. Jacob.
Are you there?
Yes.
First of all, let us start with the page 94. Are you at page 94?
94. I've gone to 94.
Are you? Can you read 1.1, 1.2 rather again?
Yes. Kim's issuance.
Issuance, okay? Go to at the constituency level, item number 1. What does it say?
Kim's issuance.
Yes.
Verification and transmission.
Yeah. Go down at the constituency planning center.
Where?
Entry number 1.
Where is that, sir?
Page 94. Hapo juu mali imeandikwa at constituency. Just below hapo chini is.
That is the report.
Pardon?
What was the question? It's a report.
My lady, yes, in compliance, my lady, with the regulation 26C, 2C, it was a requirement that where technology fails, all the agents have to confirm and say, yes, the gadget has failed, and they sign.
Where do you record here?
I don't
My lady, I'm sorry.
It's no profession of that.
Is totally misleading this code.
No, I was just seeking a clarification
Yes.
of what the question was asked, because we had already answered. And I didn't get what he was asked. That's what I wanted.
My lady, now this colleague is trying to make the court believe that there was a report that agents were to sign one by one at the polling station, and that report should now be taken to the returning officer. And there was nothing of that, sir. There was nothing of that, sir. That is not how elections are
So
done.
he was asking about a report.
I don't know what nature of report is talking
My
about.
lady, let me read for the court.
It was not done anywhere in the country.
The fact that it was not anywhere in the country does not prevent me from examining him on the law.
You can proceed, because I just wanted to understand the
Yes,
question.
my lady, if you
Asked
read,
whether there was a report.
yeah,
And he
the
said
thing
it
is,
is not
my lady,
there. I
this
just
is-
wanted to get
yes,
exactly what he was asked, for
Yes.
him to answer that it was not there. That's all. Let's
most of
proceed.
my lady. You confirm that at Langura, you had Kasim. You remember Kasim, the one who testified before you?
Kasim.
Yes, at Langura.
Oh, I only know the PO.
Yes.
Maybe-
So you wouldn't know the rest.
I may
Now,
not know.
let me ask you. You have been told about the corpus card.
Yes.
You have had it elsewhere.
No, I have had it in this court.
Is it your testimony, as you have said, that election materials are not supposed to be circulated within the precincts of the polling station on the polling day?
Election materials.
Yes. Yes.
Election material.
Election,
Not,
yeah,
I said campaign.
campaign materials, yes.
Should not come to the polling stations.
All right. Now, go to my bundle, page 92.
Not election campaign materials.
Campaign,
Yes.
Oh, thank you for that correction.
Okay.
Go to page 67
Of?
of my bundle.
Okay.
Yes.
That is what is being called a corpus card. Now, is Bashir Sheikh Abdullahi, was he a candidate
He was.
for the parliamentary seat, correct?
Yes.
He was running on which ticket?
UDM.
Is there UDM indicated in that card?
Yes.
Is it, do you see the word I'm voting Bashir Sheikh Abdullahi there?
Yeah, according to this card, yes.
Yeah, according to that card. Now that card is associated to who?
Of course, to him.
To him. Now I want you to refer you to page 22, 21.
Of the same bundle.
No, of the third respondent bundle.
Yes, help me, sir.
Page 9. Page 9 of page 21 rather. Yes, sorry, it's 21 on the black, the one on top.
Oh, the one on top, yes.
21, page 21. Okay. I want you to look at 38. Paragraph 38. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Look at B2, Roman 2. B Roman 2.
Yes.
What does it say?
The alleged corpus card
Yes.
is actually one of the campaign materials
Yes.
issued to voters during the campaign season
Yes.
before the election.
So you confirm that according to the third respondent, he acknowledges that these were his campaign materials in that paragraph, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I will now hand over to my colleague.
These are his words, not mine, sir.
I know, just relax.
Good afternoon, Bonaro.
Good afternoon to you.
So I'll take over from where my colleague has left from.
Yes.
Now, earlier when you were testifying, you gave us a breakdown on how authorization is sought when the KIMS kit fails, right?
Yes.
And I remember you saying that when that is done, once the PO troubleshoots and it's not working, then they give you a call.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Then once that is done, then you can advise, you can talk to your IT guys to talk to them
Yes.
to see if you can resolve the problem.
Yes.
And if that does not work, then you can either choose to dispatch another KIMS kit
Yes.
to them,
Yes.
or you can dispatch an IT officer to go to them,
Yes.
correct?
Where reachable.
Where reachable.
Yes.
And if all that fails,
Yes.
then you talk to the director of ICT in compliance with the regulation number 26,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And then at that point, then the ICT is supposed to advise
Yes.
whether you can, director of ICT, whether you can actually change to manual, and you communicate that to your PO,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Now, before this court, how would you communicate? Because you had said earlier that you'd write an emergency email, immediately receive this report, and follow it up with a phone call to the ICT so that make the process faster, correct?
Yes.
Have you provided any email whatsoever before this court where you actually wrote an email to the ICT asking them?
To the director?
Yes, to the director.
I did not provide.
Is there any that exists?
Here?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Now, we were talking about Regulation 72, and in your testimony in chief, you said that when the KIMS kit is working, there is nowhere where you will touch the manual register at all.
That's
correct?
that should be the procedure.
So it would mean then that when you're assisting voters, there is no other way of documenting it completely.
When you are using the KIM,
Yes.
it is self loading by itself.
Okay.
It says the voter has voted.
So let me ask you,
Yes.
is there any place in the KIMS where there is a record of how many voters were assisted?
No.
So there is nowhere in the KIMS at all
No.
that you can find that information.
I'm not aware.
Now let's go back to page 16 of the petition.
Of the petition. Yes. Page 16.
Regulation 72, again, I'm there at part 6,
Yes.
Regulation 6.
Yes.
Now, your daddy has said that where you're using the electronic
the Kim's kit, right? You
Yes.
did not touch the register.
Yes.
Now, just kindly confirm to the court that under sub-regulation 6, it does not make a distinction on whether you're using Kim's kit or whether you're using manual. Just confirm.
I think this one was tailored for the manual.
No, just confirm from regulation 6, sub-regulation 6.
This
It makes a distinction on whether you're using manual or whether you're using the Kim's kit.
here.
Yes.
No, there is no
There
clarity.
is not that distinction.
Yes.
So according to the law, it doesn't matter how you are identifying the voters, you have to comply with this section. This regulation.
You are referring me to this
Regulation 72, sub-regulation 6.
6,
Yes.
where a presiding officer grants the request for a voter under this regulation, the presiding officer shall record in the polling station register.
Yes. So it
And
says-
register refers to the manual.
Listen, it
Yes.
says,
Yes.
it says it doesn't matter whether the voter has been identified using the Kim's kit or using the manual, but it says where an officer has assisted somebody, the word is shall. You must. You see that? Just
This-
confirm to the court. No,
This is clear for manual.
yes.
Yes.
No. Where is it written
Yes.
that only where a voter has been identified using the manual register, then you indicate that in the register? Where is it written there?
It says
No.
the officer shall record in the polling station register against the name.
Sir, listen to my question. And
Yes.
understand it.
Yes.
Is there anywhere in that sub-regulation that it says where you have identified the voter using the manual register, then that is when you mark? Is it written there?
No,
That way?
no.
Thank you. Now you had also indicated that when you indicate that that in the register, you have to cross the name earlier.
In the register.
Yes, and mark with a red pen, a red marker, writing VR.
Yes.
Is there anywhere
Yes.
where that description is provided under regulation 72?
Can we officials if they had problem?
Yes.
And there was no problem. I found so everything. The election was going smooth.
The election.
So I had to leave.
Now you had also testified that you did not receive any evidence or any report of substantial violence during this election of Mandera North.
Mandera North.
Yes, Mandera North constituency.
Violence.
Violence.
No.
You did not receive any.
No.
Now, unfortunately, although your PO for Walidaya was listed as a witness,
Yes.
he was not called before this court. But what we have is a PSD for Walidaya.
Yes.
And I want to take you there so that we see what the PO recorded as the incident that took place at that polling station.
Yes.
Now, go with me to page. Page 27 of the second bundle of IBC.
Allah, which is IBC? This one?
Just first confirm to the court that you can see that is the PSD for that polling station.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Now, fast forward, go to page 42.
42, I'm there.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the page where the PO is recording the incident that took place at Cadeeyo.
Oh,
You
yes.
see that?
Yes.
Now, you say you were there at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
You did not witness any violence at all.
I did not witness.
Now, let's start from 8 a.m. in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
The PO records there was a fight by lack of security. Many agents who were over emotional in their support for their candidates voters had to run away before they cast their vote. What time is indicated as that incident having occurred at Alidaya? Just read. What is the time?
What time is it, sir?
Just read. I want you to read to confirm to the court. It's written there.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yes.
So this incident, the PO is recording,
Yes.
occurred at 8. In fact, he says voters had to flee away and could not cast their vote because of this particular incident. You
Yes.
see that?
Yes.
And can you confirm that is an incident that would be something that should have been reported to you?
Yeah. Oh,
You see that?
yes.
And then see the action that has been taken.
Action has been taken.
Yes.
Ask for help from IBC security.
Yes.
Yes, and
Then-
was
But,
resolved.
but,
Yes,
continue reading.
but the agent,
The event came up again.
uh-huh,
So he's saying this is not an isolated event. So the first time it occurred, he asked for security from you. I don't know from who. Then, once it was restored, it reoccurred again. So they had to call in new security. Just confirm that.
yeah. There were many places that were asking for reinforcement.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Then let's go again. At 10 a.m., he records another incident.
Yes.
Just go to the part that starts with we. We
Where,
could not take process of the program.
where is it? In the same
The
line?
same page, yeah?
Yes.
Under the black mark, we could not take process of the program for 2 hours, every interval of 40 minutes, because of the conflict. You see that?
Action taken or the incident report?
On the
On the incident report?
yes, incident.
Yeah.
He says we could not take process of the program
Yes.
for 2 hours, every interval of 40 minutes.
Yes.
So he's actually saying after every 40 minutes, there's a situation of violence that is occurring. And if you look at the action taken, he's requesting for more security. You see
Yes.
that? Now, I want you to go to the last part of that PSD.
Yes.
The one on the bottom.
Yes.
I'll come to this
Oh.
later, but no, same page.
I think I remember now.
No, sir. We are still here. We are
Yes.
still here.
Yes.
42. You see, same page.
Yes.
Securities, read that.
Yes.
The last bit of it.
Yes, the security.
Just read it out loud.
Securities forced us from
our isolation.
our isolation.
Since the time was over.
Yes.
And our work is still incomplete.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes. Yeah.
PO is
I have
saying-
come to remember this
Listen, sir.
incident.
Listen, sir. Listen, sir, first.
Yes. Yes.
Your PO is saying you have to actually go to isolation
Yes.
because of violence.
Yes.
So using this, not a report
Yes.
of violence that was worth reporting to you.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Although the choice of words are wrong because you can't say violence.
Sir, I'm not the one who has written the report. It is
Yes.
your PO.
Yes.
Correct?
I remember this incident, sir.
Sir, let
Yes.
me finish.
Okay,
If
continue.
Your PO is reporting this.
Yes.
You had actually said there is no incident.
Yeah.
Completely. Now, okay, go to the same page on the far right completely.
Yes.
The part that starts with 3.14.
The same page.
Yes, same page.
42.
Yes. What does it is written there? I could not get security. This is your PO writing this, right?
Yes.
In fact, I put it to you. If you take time and go through that PSD, it is not even filled. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So this is an incident.
It is filled. It is filled with all this report you are reading.
Okay, let me take you through the other pages of the PSD so that you can
Oh,
see
okay.
what I'm talking about. Go to page.
Yeah, next page. Page 43.
No. Let's just start from the beginning. Page 27. Page 27 is filled.
Yes.
Confirmed to the court.
27.
Yes.
Page 27.
Yes.
Point 27 is the starting point.
Yes, it's filled. Correct.
Yes.
Page 28 is filled. Yes.
Yes.
29 is filled. These are the preliminaries, correct? 31 is filled. Right? But 31, you can see even the PO has not even indicated his name. Is that not correct? 31. Yes. He indicated all the poll officials, but he has forgotten to write himself as present.
That was negligence of him.
Just look at page 31. You see that?
Page 31.
Yes.
Yeah, it's filled up with
Just
names.
check the part for the PO. The PO has not recorded himself as present in the polling station.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on. Page 32 is filled with the names of the agents. Correct? Now, Page 33 is also filled, but there are so many alterations. You see that?
33.
Yes.
33.
Yes.
Yes.
33 is filled.
Yes.
But the column for the serial numbers of the ballot, serial numbers of the ballot boxes are altered, all of them.
Yes.
Correct? Now, let's start from page 34 again. Go flip through. Other than the PO indicating the opening, the names of the agents is not filled out. In fact, he says no agent was in this polling station at all. It is marked with an inverted V.